90% of leaders face unexpected challenges in their first year. In this video, you'll discover the top 5 Mother Superior interview questions, complete with example answers to help you stand out. Stay tuned for question number 3, where we'll dive into how your mentoring skills can leave a lasting impact, a critical aspect of leadership. Interviewers often ask, can you describe a time when you led a group through a significant change? They want to gauge your leadership skills and how well you handle transitions, especially in a role as pivotal as Mother Superior. Here are some tips to tackle this question effectively. First, select a change that impacted the entire convent community, as this illustrates your ability to lead on a large scale. Next, highlight how you collaborated with the nuns, because a Mother Superior thrives on unity and shared vision. And finally, reflect on a lesson learned during the process, as this shows your capacity for growth and adaptation in leadership. Let me show you how to put this together.
When we faced declining attendance at our services, I led an initiative to revitalize our community outreach. I organized a series of open house events and personally met with local leaders to improve engagement. Despite initial resistance, collaboration with the nuns was key, and attendance increased by 30% over 6 months. This taught me the importance of patience and active listening in driving change.
Next up, let's delve into how you navigate and resolve conflicts. Let's dive into a question that really reveals your leadership and problem-solving skills. Tell me about a conflict you resolved within your community. What was your approach? Interviewers ask this to learn how you handle real-world challenges and contribute positively to your environment. Here are some key points to keep in mind for your answer. First, highlight the impact your resolution had on community harmony, as this showcases your leadership. Next, mention how you balanced empathy and authority during the conflict, which is essential for a Mother Superior. Finally, share a lesson learned from the experience to demonstrate your growth and humility. Let me show you how to put this together.
In our convent, there was tension between the newer and older sisters regarding modern practices in daily prayers. I initiated a series of open dialogues, ensuring each side felt heard and respected. By facilitating workshops that combined traditional and modern elements, we reached a compromise that enriched our community's spiritual life. This experience taught me the importance of listening deeply and finding common ground to foster unity.
Here it is, the question we warned you about: mentorship magic in action. Let's tackle a question that's crucial for leadership roles. Can you provide an example of how you've mentored a fellow member? What impact did it have? Interviewers ask this to gauge your ability to nurture talent and foster a supportive community. Here are some tips to help you craft an impressive answer. First, identify a mentee's specific challenge and tailor your approach to their needs. This shows your adaptability and understanding. Next, use real-world examples to demonstrate your guidance, as concrete situations speak louder than abstract ideas. Finally, reflect on both the mentee's growth and your own learning, which highlights your ability to foster development and self-awareness. Let me show you how to put this together.
I mentored a novice sister who struggled with time management, affecting her duties. I introduced her to a structured daily schedule, breaking tasks into manageable parts and prioritizing effectively. Over several months, she became more organized and confident, which improved her performance significantly. I learned the importance of patience and customizing mentorship to individual needs, which strengthened our community.
You're halfway through. You've covered leadership, conflict, and mentorship. Let's keep that momentum going. You're learning the questions, but knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a Mother Superior preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. Now let's explore your crisis management skills. This is where true leadership shines. Here's an important question for Mother Superior candidates. Imagine a sudden crisis occurs within your community. How would you approach managing that situation? Interviewers ask this to assess your leadership and crisis management skills, which are crucial for maintaining stability and providing guidance in challenging times. Let's explore some strategies you can use to craft a compelling answer. First, identify key priorities and delegate tasks to ensure your response remains focused and effective. Next, use real-life examples of past crisis management to lend credibility to your approach. And finally, discuss post-crisis evaluation to show a commitment to learning and improving future responses. Let me show you how to put this together.
During a severe storm, our convent faced flooding that threatened our chapel and living quarters. I quickly assessed the situation, prioritizing the evacuation of vulnerable members and the protection of sacred items. I delegated tasks to our community members. Some managed the evacuation, while others worked on sandbagging vulnerable areas. After the crisis passed, we held a meeting to evaluate our response, identifying improvements for future emergency plans. This approach not only minimized damage, but also strengthened our community's preparedness.
Finally, we'll tackle maintaining harmony when conflicts between community members arise. Let's dive into a question that's crucial for a Mother Superior. If two members of your community are consistently at odds, how would you handle their disputes to restore harmony? Interviewers ask this to gauge your conflict resolution skills and your ability to foster unity within the community. To effectively tackle this question, start by highlighting how you ensure both parties feel heard. This is key to building trust. Then, discuss specific methods you use to identify shared values or goals that can bridge their differences. And finally, explain how you maintain long-term harmony rather than just providing a quick fix, which is crucial for ongoing community well-being. Let's hear an example of how to handle this situation effectively.
Once, two sisters in our community were in conflict over shared responsibilities in the kitchen. I invited them to a neutral space and listened to each side without taking sides. Together, we identified that both valued the smooth operation of the community kitchen. By focusing on this shared goal, we devised a new schedule that respected both of their needs. I followed up regularly to ensure the new arrangement was working smoothly and adjusted it as needed. This not only resolved the issue, but strengthened their relationship.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a Mother Superior preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most. Targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In today's video, you've explored how to lead significant changes, manage conflicts, and mentor others in your role as Mother Superior. You've also learned strategies for crisis management and fostering harmony within your community. Remember, with these insights, you're well prepared to shine in your interview. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more tips. Go crush that interview.